I just got out of seeing 80 for Brady, and I really enjoyed it. Yeah, you heard me right. I had a really good time with 80 for Brady. What's up, guys? My name is, of course, Nick, and tonight I went to 80 for Brady Ladies Night Out, and I can't lie, I had a pretty good time. Tickets were only $5, so I would be remiss if I missed this opportunity to see the cinematic masterpiece that is 80 for Brady. I can't believe I enjoyed it as much as I did. I mean, the movie was consistently funny throughout. Whatever situation these four ladies found themselves in, it was just continuously funny throughout the entire movie. Like, there is a scene where three of the ladies have to get Rita Moreno, who is knocked out on sleeping pills, out of this retirement facility. So they kind of, the film just turns into like an 80s bank robbery thriller film as they're trying to sneak her out of the retirement facility without the security guards noticing. It's absolutely hilarious. Another thing that I really appreciated about this movie was that they didn't spend a whole lot of time at the actual Super Bowl. A lot of the film takes place prior to them going. But don't get me wrong, the entire third act of the film is literally in the Super Bowl. It's in the stadium. But up until that last 30 minutes of the film, the entire hour leading up to it, we get to see these girls experience what is essentially a 2-day vacation in Texas. And it is so entertaining to watch. There is a moment in the film where they eat edibles at a party, and you see it in the trailer, and it is just hilarious. I went into this movie with the lowest of low expectations. You can see it on my channel. I mocked this film in a community post I made, and I ended up loving this movie. Is it gonna win any Oscars? No, of course not. It's 80 for Brady. But the thing about it is that it's so self-aware. It knows what it is, and it doesn't try to go beyond that. The moments with Tom Brady were genuinely entertaining. They were funny, and there was one moment where it was actually kind of emotional. Is Tom Brady the next greatest thespian? No, not by a long shot, but he wasn't unbelievable on screen. Man, this movie is just... it's a good time. It's a fun time. I would totally recommend taking your mother to see it, your grandmother, your sister, whoever it may be, to see this movie. It's just a comfortable watch, and it's entertaining, and it's funny throughout. And that's coming from a guy that, one, does not like football. I despise the sport, actually. I think it's very slow to watch. I don't think it's a good compliment to say that it's the best sport to watch on television. Like, what? Like, if I was going to watch a sport, I would rather watch basketball or soccer. I just like things that are constantly moving all the time. And two, I have no interest in this particular genre, regardless of who is in the film. I mean, I love Rita Moreno, I love Sally Field, I love all the ladies in this movie, just not the particular genre that this film is, and I walked out of it really loving it. This movie is a cozy, comfortable, warm, happy watch that we really needed right now, almost in the way that A Man Called Otto was. It's just something that we need, especially now in a time where everything just seems kind of dark and not necessarily hopeless, but things just do seem more grim nowadays. And that, of course, is attributed to a lot of the films that we've been seeing recently. Like, I love My After Sun. I love it so much, but it is a heavy, depressing watch. Films like that are the most compelling to watch, in my opinion, but they're also the most draining. So having something like 80 for Brady, going to see that, to kind of wash that taste out of my mouth, it's very nice to have that option. It's very refreshing. But, man, I can't believe I went into 80 for Brady, and I walked out loving it. Honestly, I would go see this movie, and I was talking about it with my friend that went and saw it with me on the way home. She was a little mixed on it. I mean, she went into it and she got exactly what she thought it was going to be out of it. I said that I was more emotionally connected to the characters in this film than I was of those in The Way of Water, and she looked at me dumbfounded, and I'm sure a lot of you are probably already typing in the comments, what the hell are you talking about? Neteyam is the best character ever put to screen. Man, would I be lying if I said by the end of this movie I wasn't tearing up over a particular couple of characters? It's crazy to say, but 80 for Brady is actually a good movie. It's not bad. Isn't the next Best Original Screenplay winner? Of course not. But it's an entertaining time at the movies, and it's a movie that I think a lot of us need right now in this particular time. Overall, I really enjoyed 80 for Brady. I am going to have to give it a 3 out of 5, though. It can't be above that. It's not a prestigious film. With that said, you guys, have you gotten a chance to see 80 for Brady? Probably not, because there's a stigma around it that even I was acceptable to, but I would 100% recommend you guys check it out. It's a really good time at the movies. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I am seeing Knock at the Cabin tomorrow, so be ready for that review tomorrow night, and I'll see you guys then. Take it easy, stay safe. Later.